Consciousness is the only reality. This is Neville Goddard's probably most famous saying, and I guess you would have heard this several times. Have you ever thought about what it means? If you know the true meaning of this phrase, you will realize how much power your imagination is, and it is necessary for you to know the power of your imagination if you want to transform your reality or the reality of things surrounding you. Here in this video, I'm going to explain to you the true meaning of this phrase. So watch this video till the end and make sure you subscribe to this channel for more videos on the law of assumption and manifestation. So let's start. Neville Goddard is of course above all and beyond any other new manifestation teacher, and it's because what he said in his lectures and what he wrote in his books is truly amazing, meaningful, and thought-provoking. The saying consciousness is the only reality is thought-provoking, and it helped thousands of people change their lives. Because this phrase reminds you of your power, the energy that you have got in the form of your imagination and thoughts. The things that we see around us have no meaning and no value if imagination or thoughts don't exist. This is because everything is a result of imagination. If there was no imagination, nothing could happen in the world and no event could take place. A thing is first created, or an action is first created in our mind, and then we perform that particular action or we do that particular task. Let's make it simple. Our actions are directed by our minds. I would like to include Neville Goddard's explanation. Here's what he says: remain faithful to the knowledge that your consciousness, your I amness, your awareness of being aware of the only reality. It is the rock on which all phenomena can be explained. There is no explanation outside of that. I know of no clear conception of phenomena, save that consciousness is all and all is consciousness. If there is darkness in my world, I created darkness. If there is light and joy, I created the light and the joy. There is no one but this I amness that does all. You cannot find a cause outside of your consciousness. Your world is a grand mirror constantly telling you who you are. These are not my words, they are the inspired words of men who discovered that consciousness is the only reality. You, as a person, your I amness, your consciousness, your presence in this world isn't limited to you, but it is connected to your surroundings and has an impact on your surroundings and overall on every person or everything you interact with. An impact on your surroundings and overall on every person or everything you interact with. You appear to be separated from other people or from other things that exist outside of you, but in reality, you are connected with everything that exists outside of you. Everything in this world is a part of you, and without your consciousness, nothing would exist. Without your consciousness, you will not be able to interact with people, you will not be able to interact with things. So can say it as the things and people wouldn't be anywhere if your consciousness doesn't exist. If you have some doubts and you don't believe what I'm saying, then think about quantum physics. According to quantum physics, at the subatomic level, in each atom there exist waves of probabilities, once observed collapse and transform themselves into quantum particles. In short, quantum physics proved that what appears to be solid and matter of fact is not. Only what is observed seems to take form, yet that form is relative to that observation. Now it is interesting to note that what Neville Goddard said completely matches the law of quantum physics. Neville Goddard's saying is proved by quantum physics. Quantum physics says what you are conscious of exists for you, and if you aren't conscious of something, it doesn't exist for you. It is another fact that your consciousness is under your control, and if you want, you can expand your consciousness, and it's up to you to be conscious of something or not. And what you will assume about a thing, the same will happen to you. For example, if you choose to be conscious of the fact that people are mean to you, then you will automatically be led to situations where people will be mean to you. And on the other hand, if you choose to be conscious of the fact that people are good to you, people will automatically be turned good to you. There is no such thing as judging God, but it's only your consciousness that punishes you or rewards you. It means you are going to be rewarded or punished for the choice of your thoughts. Your life is determined and influenced by the choices you make. It is impacted by what you are conscious of and by what you choose to pay attention to. Once you truly understand this, you will be able to understand how much you have inside you and how influencing you can be. Here is another of Neville Goddard's saying: God and man are one. If God and man are one, then God can never be so far off as even to be near, for nearness implies separation. The question arises, what is God? God is man's consciousness, his awareness, his I amness. It means you are God of your reality, and you aren't confined to your body. It's you who are conscious, not the body. You are awareness. You are present, and if you don't exist, the world wouldn't exist. The world is you. Now the best way to understand this concept is, you are aware of your body and your thoughts. So you think that it's all you have got, but in actuality, you aren't limited to your body or thoughts. And who is aware of you? It's your consciousness that makes you aware of yourself. It's your awareness. If you were just a body without a mind, you could not think and imagine. But you are a person having a body and mind, but you are only aware of your body, and you value only your body and the power of your body. But you don't realize the power of your mind. The power of your mind is more than the power of your body. We human beings can go above our minds, our thoughts, and our bodies. So you can discipline or train your body to focus on what you want to focus on, and you can train your mind to pay attention to what you want to manifest in your life. You can manifest whatever you want to manifest using your consciousness, even if you want to experience something more spiritual by having an out-of-body experience. Neville Goddard and many of his students have had such experiences. It is not something you should be getting confused with. It's not so uncommon or difficult. If you use your consciousness to experience such things, you can use them to be a part of your awareness, and after such an experience you will know the fact that you aren't confined to a body and a soul. Let me now share with you another Neville Goddard quote that explains how time is related to consciousness. Man is such a slave to time that, if after he has appropriated a state of consciousness which is not now seen by the world and it, the appropriated state, does not immediately embody itself, he loses faith in his unseen claim. Forthwith he drops it and returns to his former static state of being. What he says is that there is no past, no present, and no future. As you see, reality exists only in the now, so the time is now. There is no such thing as past, present, or future as your mind perceives time. Life is only made of now. You can take a flipbook as an example of time. As you turn the pages quickly, you get the illusion of a story and timeline. But when you stop turning the pages, you will see each page will stop in time. Only when you flip the pages do you have the illusion of a before and an after. But in fact, all pages are now at the same time. The same thing is with life. We have an illusion of past and future, but we are living in the now because we exist now and everything exists in now. The creation is finished. Everything has already been created, so we just have to choose what we want to experience, what we want to get, or what we want to happen to us. Anything you desire already exists. If you can imagine a thing, it means that particular thing exists. If you want to manifest anything, any situation, any person in your life, or any experience, you just have to consciously enter into that state. Right now, if you don't have anything, it means you haven't yet entered a state of having that particular thing. So if you want to manifest something, you have to enter consciously into a state of having that particular thing, and you will have to show persistence in that state. Once you do that, you will manifest your desire, but if you can be persistent in the state of having your desire manifested, you will not manifest your desire. If you gotta manifest something in your 3D world, first create it in your mind and assume it is real, make it a part of your awareness and consciousness, then you will easily bring it into real physical form. So don't yourself be fooled by what exists or what is not, by what is possible or what not. Believe that everything exists already. Creation has finished. Everything has already been created. While you are wanting your desire, as you see, your desire has already been manifested. You just have to change the state of your consciousness. You have to enter that state when your wish is fulfilled. That's what you gotta do, and that's the meaning of consciousness is the only reality. You don't need to be worried about your desire. You have already manifested it. It is already here in the present moment. It exists, and you will see it at a proper time. But you will have to be persistent. You will have to make it a part of your consciousness if you want to manifest it. As consciousness is the only reality, so you have to be conscious of your desire, and you have to live in such a state matching your desire. Then, by law, it will be manifested on its own in your life. So guys, that's the explanation of Neville Goddard's famous saying. I hope you have now understood it well. You just gotta change your consciousness from the state of not having your desire to the state of having your desire and showing persistence, and it will become your reality on its own. It's simple and easy. If you have enjoyed watching this video, give it a like and do comment below this video to let us know your opinion. If you enjoyed this video, please remember subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. See you in the next video.